Hello everyone, you are welcome to Greater Noble High Family, your favorite channel. Thank you for supporting what we are doing here, and may God continue to bless you all in Jesus' name. My respected fans, today our brother, our freedom fighter, our respected brother, the person of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu appeared in court today. And based on what we are seeing, it's like the federal government of Nigeria is about to do the needful. Is about to do the right thing. It was observed today. The judge presiding over Mr. Nnamdi Kanu's case sincerely apologized to Nnamdi Kanu and his team. Watch this video and see for yourself.
As the Federal High Court in Abuja has granted accelerated hearing of Nnamdi Kanu's case. The IPOB leader pleaded not guilty to 7-count charge of alleged terrorism. He also tendered an apology for comment he made to the court, the judge, the prosecutor, and his defense team. Mr. Kanu, through his new legal representation, Kanu Agabe, said he made those comments while he was angry. He has also apologized to his legal team for castigating them, and also comment made against the former judge handling his case, Justice Binta Nyako. Presiding Judge Justice James Omotosho says the length of the trial may have taken a toll on him. Justice Omotosho also tendered an apology to the prosecutor on behalf of Mr. Kanu.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You have finally gotten a new judge to handle your case. How do you feel about that?
Great, I suppose. Yes.
So what are your expectations from today's proceedings?
Is that justice will be done, of course, in accordance with the rule of law.
You say it's a new start or a fresh start away from the proceedings before Justice Binta Nyako. Now the case is before Justice James Omotosho after Mr. Kanu had accused Justice Binta of bias and has written to the CJN asking that a new judge be assigned the case. The case, well, he had first written to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice Soho, who took the case back to Justice Binta before Mr. Kanu approached the CJN asking that the case be reassigned to another judge, that he wasn't quite sure that he would get justice if the case remained with Justice Binta. But of course, the case had been reassigned to Justice Omotosho, and today Mr. Kanu was arraigned since he's coming before a new judge. So proceedings will have to start de novo, which is afresh. He took his plea on the remaining 7 charges. We recall there were 15. This was like last year when the case went up to the Supreme Court, where the Federal High Court, that was before Justice Binta, had struck out 8, leaving 7 counts. Mr. Kanu had approached the Court of Appeal with those 7 counts. The Court of Appeal struck out the remaining 7 counts, but the federal government went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court sent Mr. Kanu back to the Federal High Court. That was before Justice Binta. But Mr. Kanu said he wasn't going to appear before Justice Binta, wrote a letter now before Justice Omotosho. So what is remaining now is 7-count charge, and he took his plea today, and they all sent out on terrorism, and he pleaded not guilty. And we're thinking that his counsel would move for his bail, but the counsel did not move for bail. They said they were ready to go on with the case, and he also got a new counsel, which is his new legal representation, the former Attorney General of the Federation, Kanu Agabe, who is the senior advocate of Nigeria. Before the proceedings commenced today, Mr. Agabe read a letter written by Mr. Kanu that he's sorry for his conduct over the last few months. His attack on the Judiciary, the Federal High Court, the prosecutor in person of Adegboyega Awomolo, senior advocate of Nigeria. And also, we also record that during the proceedings, he took a swipe at his own legal team. So he apologized to everybody, hoping for peace and unity and a fresh start. And Justice Omotosho understood and said, well, maybe because of the length of time this trial had taken, because when Mr. Kanu was first arraigned in 2015, he was 47 years old. Before they had the issue of him fleeing the country on account that his life was under threat. Up to this very moment, Mr. Kanu now is 57 years old, a period of 10 years. Justice Omotosho said that he will grant accelerated hearing and we ensure that the trial doesn't stay that long. So far, so good.
All right, Celestine, I guess today was a day of peace in court. Let's see how this case goes with a new judge and, of course, the new legal representation for Nnamdi Kanu.
Allow them to show themselves.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You have finally gotten a new judge to handle your case. How do you feel about that?
Great, I suppose. Yes.
So what are your expectations from today's proceedings?
Is that justice will be done, of course, in accordance with the rule of law. That's what I'm expecting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's my daughter. Take advantage of my daughter.
No, I cannot. Because I have a court order. I have a court order. You have released yourself. I have a court order. Anybody who disagrees with this order of court, go to appeal court. That's what you tell me all the time. You are from this official. You cannot preside over this case number again. Not in this life. You cannot. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. A woman here cannot force this court to preside on my case. You cannot. Not today, not till forever. You are recused and you stand recused. Tell the chief judge, Nnamdi said, go on appeal. I recused him from my case. The state recused Justice Adema from my case. I did not insist Adema must hear my case. I never insisted. So why must you insist to hear my case? I don't want you in my case. I don't need you in my case. You are biased. You are biased. You cannot be in my case. A woman should do the right thing. A chairman of the board of plaintiffs prosecution is impropriety. Nowhere in the world is such nonsense done. You cannot be hobnobbing with lawyers, hobnobbing with justices, and you're proceeding a case. It's shameful. Absolutely shameful. Shameful. This is a record of law. This is a shrine to injustice. And I will not subject myself to it. You stand recused and you must take my case. You cannot write me. This man is not paying attention. There is an order of recusal, and he's a senior advocate, for goodness sake. There's an order of recusal. Is that not the rule of law? The law says if you disagree with this, you go and appeal. You are a grown-up man. Because of 300 million, you're behaving like a child. Go and appeal. Because of money. Because of money they're paying you from ATM surface, you are here standing and smoking evil. Because of money. A grown-up man like you, you say you have to want to behave like a man of honor. The rule of law says you go and appeal. His Lordship Peter Yeke will not try my case. Not on this planet Earth, I'm telling you that now. So stop wasting your time.
Look at paradise, I said, the issue of the past that the defendant has indicated that he will not make a formal application. I apply that the Lordship was extremely day for hearing.
You are not well. You are not well. I'm telling you, this God am I not well. This is an order of court. An order of court says Justice Peter Yeke is recused. An order of court. Order she made as an order. The same Chief Justice writing the stupid memo he's writing. I accused him. He was Functus official. He sat on appeal. I took him to NJC. I accused him. Why did he not say, I must sit on your case? Why in the case of his lordship is he insisting? He wants to embarrass her. He wants to embarrass your lordship by asking her to come and sit on this case. Is that what you're saying? There's an order of, give it to him. He doesn't have it. Give him an order of court. It's an order of court. Give it to him. He doesn't have it. An order, give it. He doesn't have it. It's an order of court. It's an order of court.
I ask your permission to address you.
Thank you.
But let me tell the defendants that in every sin land, there's need for wisdom. And wisdom is very important in this matter.
And telling lies.
It is not right for you to be insulting the teacher.
If you insult yourself, I will insult you. If you have no respect for yourself, I will insult you. Because people are telling the law, when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu, you turn the law upside down. The law says one thing. If the law says this paper is white, when I go to court, they say it's black. When I say it's black, they say it's white. Is that law? I'm asking you, a senior advocate of Nigeria, is that law? Is the memo from Chief Judge, is memo from Chief Judge sufficient to set aside a court order? The answer is no. Why do you want to change the law in my own case? His Lordship, Justice Nnamdi, stand recused in my case. Cannot try me. Why don't you get it? Give me your definite date for trial so you can do your mathematics you always do. People without shame. I have here before me for the benefit of Chief Awomolo because it seems he doesn't know the law. So I will tell him, this is national judicial policy of this country. Please give them a copy each. National judicial policy of Nigeria. National judicial policy. I will tell you what it says. Because you don't know, I will tell you. Talking about memo from the Chief Judge of the High Court. Judicial policy of Nigeria. 1C. I'm reading. Verbatim. In the performance of judicial functions, the judge is subject only to the law and must only consider the law. The rule of law in every common law jurisdiction in the world is that once an order of court is entered, the only way to set aside is by going on appeal. That's the rule of law. You're a senior advocate, you don't know. I will go to see. A judge must not take or attempt to take orders or instructions of any kind from anyone, including the Chief Judge, from anybody that may influence his decisions in the performance of judicial function. It means that his lordship, having entered an order of court, a decision between myself and her.
Yes, we as Greater Noble High family, we understand that nobody is above mistake. But to bring healing, but to bring lasting healing, apology is inevitable. Sincerely, I appreciate the judge and the person of Mr. Nnamdi Kanu for tendering apology to each other. That is a sign of maturity. Me as an individual person, I studied Nnamdi Kanu case and I discovered that Nnamdi Kanu truly is fighting for the betterment of Nigeria. He's a freedom fighter. That is why I use my platform to support Nnamdi Kanu to make sure that he gave freedom and his justice is not being delayed. Thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for sharing our video. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for subscribing to this YouTube channel. See you in my next video. Bye.